strap yourselves in, grab a snack, a yummy drink, because it's time for me to do my January Wrapped. My husband has put me on a book buying ban until I can finish majority of my physical TBR. I feel like this month I smashed it. I read 8 books and 7 of them ended up being physical, which is awesome, and I did read one on my Kindle. I'm using Storygraph this year to catalog all of my reading, and it has given me this beautiful monthly wrap up right here. I read a lot of romance, I read some historical fiction, so let's just jump straight into it, and I'm gonna try and not yap too much. Started off the month with Lessons in Chemistry by Bonnie Garmis. This was so good. If you saw my first crochet granny square blanket video, you'd know my thoughts and feelings on this, but it was so good. I ended up giving this one a 4.5. This hunk of a book destroyed me this month, but I loved it so much. It was so beautiful, so heart-wrenching, and I gave it an easy 5-star. My Kindle read, I read A Killer's Wife by Victor Methos. It was actually a really good thriller. I really enjoyed it. It was very unique and very different. I think I ended up rating this one a 4.25. I then jumped into the Ravenhood series, Flock, Exodus, and The Finish Line. I really enjoyed these books. I definitely liked the second and third book better than the first book, but the first book was necessary for lining it up for the rest of the story. I gave Flock a 3.5, both Exodus and The Finish Line a 4-star. Needing to move on to a cutesy little romance, I read Better Than the Movies by Lynn Painter. Now, I did start off this book and soft DNF'd it because I was like, this is so cheesy, but then I picked it back up and I actually really enjoyed it. I had to read the beginning of it on audio in order to kind of get myself in. It is cheesy, but it ended up being so cute, and I ended up giving this one a 4.25. What we've all been waiting for, Onyx Storm. I am not gonna lie to you guys, I did finish it this morning, which is the 1st of February. I'm going to include it in my January Wrapped if that's okay with you guys. If not, you can get over it. This was crazy. My reading experience got hindered by how long it took me to read, but that was more of a personal thing than the actual book. The storyline was good. It was definitely way better than Iron Flame, and I am just shook by the ending. I feel like I still need some time to like process what the freak just happened. I don't think I've fully figured out what my rating is yet, but I think I'm going to be giving it a 4.5. So these are the 8 books that I ended up reading in January. I'm very happy with what I got done, and I'm so excited to jump into February.